Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about the Speculative Sentiment Index or SSI, or you can just call it the Sentiment Index or Price Sentiment. The SSI Index compares the number of accounts in buy trade or sales trade for each major currency or for any asset actually. Uh, Depending on your broker, that on some brokers it is just releases twice, some brokers daily. When I wrote this post back in 2019, I was using another broker. So that one, the release was twice daily. But I think and I believe that on eToro, which I'm using now, and I'm a popular investor there, the sentiment release daily and compares the result also with the previous day. For example, here you can see for Australian dollar versus US dollar, 62% of people are buying, and it has a decrease of minus 9.99% from the last 5 days. So that's all. Uh, Depends on the broker and how they calculate that thing. And the other thing is if you use different brokers, you get different numbers because they include their accounts and how many people actually are buying and how many are selling. So each account is counted once, regardless of trade size. So it doesn't matter if your trade size is just $100 or your trade size is 10K. That just runs count once. So that's regardless of your trade size. The SSI index gives us a single number on some brokers, as I said when I wrote this post. On that broker, they gave us some numbers as well. So, uh, positive or negative as price sentiment. A positive value means there are more buyers and sellers. So if the SSI is negative, the number of sellers is more than buyers. And you can see here, for example, if SSI is minus 2.5, there are 2.5 sellers for every one buyer. Or if it is positive 2.03, there are 2.03 buyers for every one seller. But on eToro, unfortunately, you don't get that detailed information as long as I know. So the only thing that you get here on the price sentiment is the number of buy positions and sell positions. So that's the percentage you get. Doesn't matter, it just does the job anyway, and also the changes from the previous day. Uh, there is an interesting psychology for forex traders. Uh, Even here, on this advertisement here, you can see it says 67% of retail investor accounts lose money when trading CFDs with this provider, which is eToro here. Um, so what does that mean? You probably noticed that in the forex market or even in any other online trading market, I'm just repeating forex because this price sentiment, I don't reckon that you can use it for other assets like crypto or even gold. I say don't use it for gold because um, most people, on every broker, all the time you can see that there are more buyers than sellers. And on crypto, it's like crazy. Everyone just goes long, and the minority of people, just few of people, they go short. So my suggestion is that you better use it on mostly forex and also on stock. But thing is, you can use the information. You can use the information to just give you an idea on gold and commodities and other assets as well. Um, as I was saying, in the forex market, more people are losing money rather than earning a profit. This is where it is better to go with the minority. So this is not always, I say, sometimes it's good to go with the minority and sometimes not, depending on how strong is the trend. So it just depends. If we go to the extremes, for example, for market, I'm not talking about crypto again, just emphasize, in this, we're not talking about crypto. But for a forex pair, so if you see there are 20% of people going long and 80% just going short, that could be a sign of the uh, reversal against the majority of the people. So this is if the SSI is negative, we should buy and vice versa. So this is in at swings. I say that, and be careful, put your stop losses and take profit, and don't risk too much. Like other indicators, you cannot trust this one for every single trade, but at least you will be okay most of the time. If you put your stop losses. So let's just go to this broker watch list that we have here. For example, you can see Australian dollar versus US dollar. The 62% of people are buying at the moment. Oh, sorry, that was the euro. Oh, same numbers anyway. So 62%. I remember at the start, I started on eToro back in 2009. Forex was an important part of this broker, but now most of people trading stock and other things, cryptos on this broker. So you can see just 0.07% of their investors actually only trading Australian dollar versus US dollar. So if you use some other brokers which are, which have more forex or commodity uh, traders, then maybe you get different results. But anyway, we stick to this because I'm using this on the popular method here anyway. So now we look at the chart. Let's go back to USD. Come on, it's a bit slow today anyway. So what it was saying here, it says 62% has buy position, okay? And that was minus 9% from the last trading day. It means that minus 9.99. It means that the previous trading day they had even more. So 72% had buy positions. And now take a look at the chart. Most people had buy positions and it's gone down the other day. So today is Sunday, so anyway, this is just belongs to the last two trading days. So as you can see, if you go against the majority here, it was good. So you just put your stop loss and take profit as well. So if you want to put stop loss here, obviously maybe previous high, or you go to shorter time frames, then for ALA, because price sentiment is for short term. I can say it's good to use it for short term and not for long term. because it's based on the current psychology in the market. So you go here, for example, look at 4-hour chart, and you can put the stop loss above this point here. I go back to daily chart. Here we can check a few other assets. As I said, we can see gold, 91% of buying, and this is pretty normal for gold most of the time. But even here, if we go and have a look at gold, gold chart. Again, we can see that gold is in a downtrend, and still people going long. And here, the last trading day, even the gold price also gone down. But anyway, as I said, I'm not using these four commodities. I'm using that mostly on Forex pairs. So looking at US dollar, Canadian dollar. Everyone are bought. Okay, so 8% of people are bought. Position has bought position US dollar, Canadian dollar. Let's see how it fits. As you can see, most of the people the day before US dollar, Canadian. Okay, minus 9.8% from the last trading day, so it was even higher. So it was close to 90% buy, and you can see that price didn't go that much, and it's gone actually down here, but again it's rising. So to choose that, as I said, in short term, it's good if when you reach to an extreme, like here, for example, the day before it was close to 90%. It was a good opportunity to go short, and then it reaches here, and you take your profit, and then price goes back up. And as I said, you can go to the smaller time frames just to see how you could set your trade. For example, you could throw a Fibonacci that one, throw the Fibonacci here. So if you do a Fibonacci here, then you would have taken your profit here on the 61.6%. Then it goes back up. So you should, combine these with other indicators for your take profit and stop losses, and always use stop loss if you use this thing. And as I said, just I use price sentiment for short-term trading, and it's just reflects the current psychology of the market. And because most people are losing money, it's sometimes good to go against them if the sentiment is at its extreme. Okay, that was everything I want to say about the price sentiment. Hopefully you can use this in your trading and trade a bit more wisely. Have a nice day, and see you later.